In every season of our nation's journey, leadership must be defined not by slogans, but by legacy, not by volume, but by values. Welcome to this short presentation as we endeavor to contribute a bit we can to shape the future of our party, Patriotic Front, and that of our nation, Zambia. My name is Raphael Nakachinda. I'm currently privileged to be Secretary General of Patriotic Front and Tonse Alliance. Today, I present to you 3 portraits. These are not just images of the past. These are reflections of the future Zambia deserves. The first portrait, Michael Chilufya Sata, the founder, the voice of the poor, the thunder for the poor. The first portrait is of the man who started it all, President Michael Chilufya Sata, a leader of the people, a builder of a movement. He believed in a Zambia where every citizen mattered, regardless of tribe, class, or language. He built this party on inclusiveness and the power of the grassroots. That foundation was not political theater. Michael Sata is still alive through the grassroots. His spirit lives on in every ward, in every market, in every township, in every bus stop. To our grassroots members across the country, this is your party. This is a party for everyone, from the marketeers to the taxi drivers, bus drivers, small-scale farmers, jerabos as they call them, barbermen, hairdressers, welders, construction workers. It is the party for mothers and grandmothers, and everyone, everywhere. This is your party, and no one will take it away from you. PF is not just a party, it is a movement that cannot be stopped. That was Michael Chilufya Sata's vision. Portrait number 2, Edgar Chagwa Lungu, the humble defender. This is a portrait of President Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, Zambia's 6th Republican president and the 2nd president of Patriotic Front. Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu, unlike many other politicians, did not rise by ambition. Rather clearly, he rose by divine appointment and the trust of the people. He led Zambia through the very difficult times during droughts and during COVID-19. And he led not with panic, but with prayer. During the COVID pandemic, when the other countries all over the world locked down, he protected the livelihood of those who live hand to mouth. When Zambia was faced with severe drought, he called on the nation to seek God. He declared October 18 a national day of prayer, fasting, and reconciliation. Many times we all witnessed God answering the prayers of the Zambian people. President Lungu was a constitutionalist. He respected the separation of powers, allowing the judiciary to function independently. There were even rulings and judgments against his government. He fulfilled the promise to the people by ensuring that the people's draft constitution was adopted, the 2016 constitution, which introduced stellar provisions such as the one to do with the running mate, 50+1 threshold. Many of you remember him for his stance on LGBT rights, when he refused to legalize ungodly values under foreign pressure. His famous statement was, "We would rather remain poor with our values than to become rich by selling our souls." But he was mocked, misunderstood, maligned by his critics, even in his death. He never stopped loving his country, and that is leadership. That is legacy. Portrait number 3, trust. The leadership charter. The third portrait is not of a man or a woman. It is not about wealth or influence or charisma. The third portrait is trust. T-R-U-S-T. A leadership charter that will guide us today and in the future when choosing leaders. Trust is about the values the people want in their leaders. You see, Zambians have been lied to for a long time. Zambians feel betrayed, sold out. And this must come to an end. From now onwards, we must not be seduced by shiny slogans or sweet-talking salesmen that disguise themselves as politicians or leaders. The next PF leader must pass the test of trust. What do each of the letters in the word trust stand for? T stands for transparency. The question all of us must ask those who are offering themselves for leadership is, who are you? What do you own? What do you believe? The people have the right to know, not just your name, but your truth. No more shadows, no more secret hands, no foreign strings. The time for puppet government is over. We will not entrust our future to a face we cannot see or a voice we cannot trace. If you cannot stand before the people with open hands and a clean heart, you must step aside. R stands for responsibility. Are you willing to take responsibility? No more this blame game of previous government. No more distractions. No more hiding behind yesterday. The next leader must step up, not with fingers pointed at others, but with sleeves rolled. Zambia needs politicians and leaders that understand that it's their responsibility to bring positive change. Zambia needs a builder. This is a time for courage, a time for answers, a time for action. U stands for unity. Very critical and crucial for Zambia at this particular juncture. True leaders are unifiers, whether they hold the title or the title is held by someone else. The nation of Zambia needs a unifier. The question is, if you are not chosen as you offer yourself for leadership, will you still purposefully contribute to the unity of the party and of the nation? If you are chosen, will you embrace those who challenged you? The next leader must not gather voters only. They must gather people. They must bind the wounds, silence factions, and rally the nation not to themselves, but to a shared vision and future. Without unity, there will be no victory. S stands for service. We have seen regimes who serve the interests of foreign businesses and foreign entities. Zambia's small businesses are subjected to taxes, while its multinationals are given extended tax holidays. We have seen how barber shops and saloons and butcheries and restaurants, people welding on our streets have closed their businesses due to lack of electricity here in Zambia. While our electricity is exported to neighboring countries and beyond, that cannot continue. Zambians deserve better. They deserve a leader who is committed to serve Zambia first. Those who wish to lead the Patriotic Front, those who wish to lead the Tonse Alliance, must commit to put Zambia first, to save our people first before we can consider the plight of multinationals. Zambia must come first. T is for transformation, real jobs, functional clinics, new schools, not empty promises. If you wish to lead the Patriotic Front, you must commit to transforming the lives of the people of Zambia, especially the poor. Transform the nation, its infrastructure. We should bring the nation to a place where Our developmental agenda is human-centered, centered on the poor. This is the transformation that the nation yearns for. To every loyal member of Patriotic Front, the dream of Michael Chilufya Sata is still alive. It lives in our hearts, in our conviction, in our courage. In your community, it lives on in all of us, from the grassroots to the secretariat. To every Zambian who remembers the dignity and compassion and resolve of Edgar Chagwa Lungu, hold fast to the legacy, humble, principled, God-fearing, and from it, we should draw strength. This is no longer a party of chaos. This is a movement for women and youth, of humility and transformation. There is no room for fake promises and lies in the PF. That we say no. Including Tonsa Alliance, we follow President Lungu's example, love for all, humility in all seasons, and a willingness to grow in service of the people. And to those who seek to lead us, brace yourself. We face a regime that will stop at nothing. They have abused the law. They have weaponized the police. They have done everything illegal and criminal to silence dissent in this country. They will come for you. But hear me, and hear me well. The next PF president will not rise on money. They will not rise on propaganda. They will not rise on empty popularity. They will rise on one thing, and one thing only: trust. This is the new era. This is a new season. Let us rise again. Let us rebuild the party, the alliance, and the nation. Let us restore the dream: one Zambia, one nation. I pray that God will grant us grace, wisdom, for us to navigate through this trying moment and arrive at where God has ordained for this nation. Thank you very much, and God bless.